Tony Sharp here with Sports and Media. Caught up with, I guess got to point that way, Trent Yoder, who was your Faulkner Subaru Tour Series winner at Big Diamond Speedway this past Friday night. Again, no rolling podcast tonight, but we figured we'd do this. Trent was kind enough to hop on with me earlier in the week. So, Trent, I obviously didn't see the race because I worked Williamsburg Friday night, but I definitely heard some things about the race. 6 cars finished. So walk us through that feature because it sounds like it was a doozy.
Well, for starters, the track, like, I've been up to Big Diamond enough to where I know how that track is. I ran there in Legends and with the Sportsman. And normally anytime that I've been up there, it's always been like kind of like an ice slick or like a crummy dust. It hasn't ever been like locked down fast. Friday night for sure, it was one of those lockdown fast situations. So like the heat races and stuff went okay, but then like the feature, it was just like it was pretty nuts. Seemed like we would get like 5 laps in and then a yellow would come out, and it was kind of hard to like get a rhythm going. You know what I mean? Like you start running and you start to finally figure it out, and it's like, oh, yellow comes out, and then you got to like kind of regroup and everything else. But yeah, I'm pretty sure 20 cars started and 6 finished. So, you know, it sucks for everybody. And then, like, I'm sure everybody knows about Joey Gavner. He went out over the turn 3 wall, and I was glad that, you know, I talked to him the next day and glad that whatever he had from what the hospital told him was all that he had. Because if you saw the pictures of the car and the pictures of him flying over the wall, we all told him he was pretty lucky. So, yeah, we were able to keep our head clean. Had a little incident at the beginning of the race. I said it in my victory lane interview, and I talked to said driver that it was my fault, and I knew that I hit him, and I don't race like that, and but after that we were able to hold on and pick up the checkered flag.
Absolutely. So that's 2 so far this year for you. I'd say things are rolling around pretty good. I mean, we haven't had that many races this year so far.
No, unfortunately, the Mother Nature hasn't been too nice. Yeah, I think I told Dad on the way home from Big Diamond the last 3 races that our series entirely has ran. We've ended up winning. So the one at the last time we were at Path, and then we had Port then, which Craig Perigo won, and then the next race was on Friday, and we ended up winning. So 2 of the last 3 races, I don't think you can complain about that. So, yeah, we got some stuff figured out right now. Definitely a lot better than how we started. Just want to hopefully keep it going.
Absolutely. And again, we greatly appreciate you stopping in. I just figured we'd do a quick little interview with the winner this past weekend. Other than that, you got any sponsors you want to thank after the weekend? Any crew that was up there with you at Big Diamond helping you out?
Yeah, obviously, same as normal. I always got to thank Faulkner Subaru, Harrisburg, Mechanicsburg, Cinnabon, Camp Hill, Bimler Notary, Bub Fresh Auto Solutions, Tim Shock Lab, Tealbeard WRT. I got to look at the car because it's right behind me. Hot Shoe Racewear, Garen Culp at Fit Engines, Danny Miller. I said in a Victory Lane interview that we had a brand new power plant putting this thing on. Dad and I put it in Thursday night, and she's a runner, so got to thank him for working hard and getting that ready for us. And he was actually up there helping us along with Matt on deck on Friday, and yeah, my dad, him and I doing everything we can together. So yeah, can't do what we do without everybody that helps out and sponsors this race car and race team. So we hopefully can put them in victory lane a couple more times before the year ends.
Absolutely. And we got about 2 months, I think, and 35 laps back at Big Diamond, 5,000 to win. So after getting kind of the tune up here this past Friday, how do you feel going into that race in 2 months?
As long as we keep doing what we're doing, I think we'll be all right. Obviously 2 months, you can't look that far ahead, especially I don't like to. But we definitely, the guy in Victory Lane actually told me about that I got a good baseline now. He thinks for that July show, but if the track stays pretty similar and you know, like I said, things keep going the way that they're going, I think we'll be pretty all right. Just gotta get a good pill draw. I'm not sure if we're doing like time trials or anything special, but if we do, then we got to make sure we time good and just, or like I said, get a good pill draw and start up front and keep her up there.
Absolutely. Well, Trent, again, thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping in, talking with us a little bit tonight. Again, guys, no rolling podcast tonight. Figured I'd do this week, at least give you something a little bit. Next week, if all goes well, Matt on deck on Thursday on the Rolling Podcast. Quick shout out to Mifflin Country Store, to FXG Sign and Label, Turn Two Terribles, and PA Dirt Tracker Promotions. Great sponsor of the sports and media. This weekend is Baps Motor Speedway Hall of Fame night at Baps. Wing Series, Myers RV, Super Sportsmen are back on the track at Baps. So fingers crossed. Hopefully weather's good. So before we kick you off here, you know what we normally do on the show, picks. Since you guys are off this weekend, what do you think? Wing Sportsman Saturday at Baps. Who do you got?
Well, I think last time when we did the show, I think I picked Scott Dellinger, but I'm gonna go with Matt on deck, the next guest on your show. He's been running pretty decent lately, so I'm hoping he gets one done here soon.
I feel a little biased here considering he was helping you Friday night.
Danny Miller was helping. He helps Matt and he helps us. So I was actually, you said about Matt being on the show. I was met Danny over at his house and his shop the one night to give him some stuff for this motor, and Matt says that he's definitely a little nervous to come on and talk. He said he's not much of a talker, so you'll have to break him a little bit, get him going.
That's all right. He talks in the pitch just fine. It's just no different.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Trent. Good luck this week. To everybody that's going to be racing Saturday. My pick, I'm going with Troy Rome. I'm gonna keep picking him till he finally gets one because I want that boy to get a feature win. So till next week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Troy. Everybody else, be safe this weekend. A lot of tore up race cars across a lot of tracks this past weekend between Williams Grove, Big Diamond, even at Port Royal, and Baps, I guess, wasn't too bad on Sunday. So we wish everybody the best. Did speak to Ryan this week. Ryan Rutt said Eric is doing better, moving around a lot better. Soreness isn't as bad. So hope to maybe get him on the show here shortly, just for a couple minutes to say how he's doing. But
yeah, that's good to hear for Eric. That's really good to hear. I saw that some guys were doing some stuff for him, like I think Gary Ferguson and can't think of the other guys. Is it Tim Bayshore?
Tim Bayshore and Gary Ferguson. Yes, absolutely. Good. Glad you mentioned it. Tim Bayshore and Gary Ferguson have Wingless and Wing Super Sportsman stickers for Eric Rutz. Proceeds go to Eric to help him out. See Tim or Gary at any time when you go to the track. Tim obviously is at Baps every single weekend. Has play stickers. Send him a message. That way he knows that you're going to be purchasing something over the weekend. He'll make sure he has extra. Please, help guys that help racers. Yeah, that's all what it's all about.
For sure.
Absolutely. So thanks again, Trent. Appreciate your time. And
no problem.
Good luck to everybody this weekend, and we'll see you back here next week. See ya.